Hey everybody, this is Dave Blair, and I'm coming to you again with another recap of a race I just finished. So this is week 10. We're in the Skip Barber at Catalunya. 11 laps. This was actually a pretty good race. There wasn't a whole lot of chaos, which is nice. So we're going to try it with the TV cameras this time, and then when there's an incident, we'll take another look at it. But so today is November 13th of 2019, and iRacing has just announced their Black Friday sale. And so if you're a new subscriber to iRacing, well, there's an incident behind me there. It's far everyone in front's behaving. If you get a new subscription to iRacing, it's 50% off right now for the Black Friday special. And if you're an existing iRacer, then it's 25% off. Now, I have my subscription paid up through 2020, but I will probably go ahead and buy 1 year at 25%. I believe last year was 50% off, and I bought 2 years. That's why I have a year in the bank there. But yeah, I try to buy on Black Friday every year. That way, if the deal is really good, if it's 50% off or more, I'll buy 2 years worth. If it's not, then I'll just buy 1 year. But I still have a year that I have in advance. Anyway. So if you're not into iRacing and you want to, now is a good time to jump in with the Black Friday sale. I'll also say that this Skip Barber car is a free car, and so is the Mazda Miata. And both of those are good beginner race cars. And that way you don't have to don't go buying all the cars and all the tracks. What you want to do is, let's say if you choose to do the Skip Barber series, you just want to buy the tracks that you don't have. I think for this series here, I had to buy Catalunya. I think out of the 12 weeks that the season runs, I needed to buy 3 tracks. So right now, I'm coming up on these 2 guys. I know they're called the blue car and the red car. I had a pretty good battle with these guys. I'd also like to point out there's a car that's flashing, and it's the car right behind me, number 10 car. It's kind of a white-blue car, but you'll notice it during the replay here because I have a battle with him also. But I made a video on this. When I first started playing iRacing, it said throughput fell to unacceptable levels, and then that would just shut the game down for me. And so what you have to do is go into your router and set iRacing as a priority. And I made a video on that. It's on the SimPit Crew channel, or you can just search for level throughput fell to unacceptable level, and it should pull up the video. But anyway, yeah, I can't stand racing with cars that are constantly blinking on and off the track, which is really annoying. But if they would go in and set the priority, it would fix that problem. So that was one of the first things that I had to do when I first started playing this, because I kept just getting booted out and nobody could figure it out. I was in Discord talking with the other guys, and yeah, I had to do a lot of research to figure that one out. There's also a known router that has issues, and I can't remember which one it is, but yeah, the research is out there if you want to look it up. Okay, so we're on lap 3, and I'm in the 7th position. Now, I'm also car number 7, and this is split number 2. I looked it up after the race was done, and apparently your car number is your ranking, depending on what split you're in. So I did run this race yesterday at the same time, and I was in the top split, and my car number was 15 out of 17. So it assigns you a car number based on your ranking. I didn't know that, and I also didn't know about, I knew we were divided into splits, but I didn't really know how that works. So depending on who shows up for the race and their I rating is how you're going to get divided in your splits. Okay, so this number 10 guy is coming up on me. He's the one that was blinky. He's going to make a move to the inside here. I gave him plenty of room. And then somebody spun out in front of me right here, so I had to swing wide. So that number 10 car got by me. See him blinking? That's so annoying when it's the car right in front of you too, because when they blink out, you don't really know where they are. You have to kind of guess. Like now, I was like, I hope I don't hit this guy because I can't see him. All right, so coming to the end of lap 3, I'm still in 7th. But you can see how all the cars are pretty tight on this track. You know, there are some dangerous corners on here, but for the most part, it's pretty smooth, fast track. Takes just over 2 minutes to make a lap. So I'd also like to talk about, since we're talking about iRacing and it being on sale, one of the things that I do like about this, you know, the whole iRacing thing and multiplayer, I mean, one of the greatest things about it is anytime that you want to race, pretty much, you can just come out and race. So even though I'm in the Skip Barber series, I don't necessarily run with the same guys every time I race. Now there is a guy in this race that I remember racing last week. His last name, or Timothy Bentley, I think is his name. And him and I have a good battle here at the end of the race. But I do remember him from last week. And my car is gray this week. I've been changing my car up color-wise each week. But yeah, so the whole thing about where you can come out and race in a series at any time is nice because it gives you the flexibility, and it's not a one-shot, you know, one and you're done type of thing like it is in Assetto Corsa with sim racing system. Oh, yeah, these guys were weaving down the front stretch. I was trying to break drafts. There it goes, blinking out again. Also, it seemed like every time I passed somebody in this race, somebody else would get by me. But anyway, yeah, in Assetto Corsa, you know, it's like you have in a lot of the series, you have one chance, you have one night a week, it's a 6-week series, and you have to show up every Thursday night at 6 o'clock for a race. And if somebody slams in the back of you in turn 1 and ruins your race, it's done. You have to take those points and you're done with it. In a way, I kind of like that that it's one and done and everybody has to show up, everybody has to register for the race, everybody has to be there. So I kind of do like that, but I mean, it's more of a true racing experience because that's the way it is at the racetrack. It's not like you get to run, multiple races at Spa if you don't do well in the first one. But that being said, this iRacing, the way they do it, is a lot more friendlier for people's schedule. And I've kind of forgotten to bring up the points total at the end of the videos here. So at the end of this video, I'll bring up the points schedule. And again, it puts you in different divisions, but you can see where you line up with everybody in your division, or you can see where you line up with everybody that's run in the Skippy series. It's still not the same as everybody racing on the same track all together, but I think you get what I'm trying to say. So it's got its pros and cons. Alright, let's speed this up. So I'm still in 7th. I don't want to be here all night. I came really close to that car. And again, he just kept blinking out. I think he's the one that he's going to bin it right here in this turn. So we're on lap 7 of 11. Yeah, see, he goes wide there and loses it. So now I have these two guys coming up behind us. The guy with the pink rims, that was Timothy Bentley that I was talking about. Him and I are going to have a good battle at the end. All right, we'll speed it up some more. Yeah, finding good places to pass here is hard. Now, this guy's going to come close to hitting me, but we never did touch, and he just dove off. Yeah, we never did touch. So he just goes flying off. And that brings Timothy Bentley up behind me. Yeah, so looking at his car. I tried to break the draft here and he didn't even follow me over. So we're on lap 8 and I'm in 6th right now. Oh no, wait, I'm in 5th. Yeah, I'm in 5th right now and he's right behind me. So shout out to Timothy Bentley. Good racing with you. Yeah, but unfortunately the guy that came real close to me, I mean, he kind of held me up for most of the race. Right now, the next two people in front of us, or in front of me at this point, are like over 10 seconds ahead of me. But it seemed like I was behind somebody almost the whole race. This was the first time that I actually got out in front where there was nobody in front of me, which felt good, but then I had Timothy Bentley in my mirror. It was causing me a lot of pressure. Okay, so he's looking to get past me right here. Comes up the inside. I kind of slid wide. Didn't take that corner very good. Then we try to go double through the tight section there. This is not a good section to go too wide, especially with the tight S coming up. So now I figure I'll just draft him down the front. But he got a much better exit off that corner than I did. Okay, so now we're on lap 9 of 11, and I'm currently in 6th. And the funny thing is, it's like I'm going as fast as I can, but I just didn't seem to be able to catch him. All right, we'll speed it up. But yeah, he did a really good job. Again, even coming out of the S's at the end, I was like, oh, I'll catch him down the long straight. But he just pulled away from me. And I was like, what? I don't know. It was a little frustrating because I thought I would have him. This is lap 10. Okay, we're on the last lap here. And you can just see how he pulled away from me. Still, it was a really good race. I had a lot of fun. I actually was talking to the guys at the Sim Pit in Discord, which is another thing I was going to talk about too. I think you can join Sean Cole's Patreon or the Sim Pit Patreon for as little as $1 a month. So there's 3 separate tiers. There's $1 a month, a $5 a month, or $10 a month tier. And it'll get you access to the Discord, and that way you can come in and you can chat with everybody there. And when we do our races on Friday night, when we do the Sim Pit series, you know, you'll be in that chat that you hear if you've ever watched Sean Cole's videos of that night. But I highly recommend it, especially with iRacing. If you're brand new to iRacing, you're going to have questions. And the people at the Sim Pit have the answers that you're looking for. I can't imagine trying to learn everything that I had to learn about iRacing on my own without the help of the Sim Pit crew guys. So if you are thinking about iRacing, if you're, really interested in this type of stuff, I highly recommend you get into the Sim Pit Discord. There are other good Discords out there like Pro Sim Racing on YouTube. He has the link to his Discord. It's free, but they do a lot of Assetto Corsa on that channel. But yeah, I just highly recommend getting into a Discord so you can chat with other people that do sim racing. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Okay, so almost forgot to show. Here is my division. I'm in Division 4, and it shows that I'm number 85. Okay, there's my license, and it shows I'm 85 out of 1,426. If I want to look at all the divisions, I can go up here and click all to see where I rate. Out of 8,983, I'm 493. So again, this is kind of interesting because then, after you've done at least 8 weeks, I believe, it shows you your championship points, and then you can compare yourself to everybody else. But again, if you want to just, I'm in Division 4. I don't know. If you want to compare yourself to me, you can find me. I've been doing all the races so far in the series. But yeah, that's where I'm at in my division, 85. All right. Thanks for watching.